Back when World War Z was released in 2019, Mike, Josh, and I picked it up and played it because it looked interesting and we were looking for a good co-op shooter. We had fun with it and saw the potential there, but back then it didn't have enough content for us to be entertained for very long. Having only 4 episodes at launch, sure, they're broken up into like 3 parts each, but there was nothing to really keep us playing. No horde mode or anything like that to keep us coming back. Also, we didn't care for the multiplayer. So after a couple of weeks, we stopped playing it. Finally, in 2023, we're coming back to check and see how it's changed and evolved with the Aftermath expansion. And to ask the question, is World War Z still fun in 2023? Honestly, the worst thing about World War Z is still its lack of content. Since we originally played, it's only gotten 3 new episodes. Sure, they're broken up into like 3 to 5 parts each, but still, it's only 3 new episodes. And the horde modes have been added also, but they only have a map each. And that's the part that kind of baffles me. I don't understand why they don't port some of the story areas into horde maps. A lot of them are already set up because they have a holdout area. When nearly every episode ends in one of those holdout areas that's getting assaulted by swarms of zombies, you already have it all set up for horde modes. It would add some more variety to the game modes and make for some more difficult holding areas, because you have something like the elevator area where they run under you to the backside or they climb up the front. That's a good horde area. You have the power plant area where you are vertically higher than the enemies, and a lot of them come running through those big vents or the big fan areas. You know, that could be an interesting horde area. Or if you want to go insane, you have the van area from Paris, where you have to hold out in what is basically a flat level. You don't have any verticality there. You just have to hold out on that flat area. And it would rely more on defenses than just having verticality with defenses on top of it. And to be honest, I think that's the main area where World War Z fails. It's still lacking a variety of content. But in spite of that, it is still fun. Because from what we've played so far, I've had a good time playing with my friends and Kyle. I think that's the key thing though, playing it with my friends and Kyle. I've tried playing it alone on like hard and normal, and it just doesn't feel right. Like all the other games that do this style of game, you know, the Left 4 Dead style games, playing solo just doesn't feel good because you are so lacking the resources and the ability to put up defenses and heal each other. Some games do that correctly. I don't think World War Z does. It just doesn't feel great to play solo. But when you're with friends and you can coordinate and you can all pick up stuff and help each other, it just feels fucking great. Fuck the screamer. Go, Mike.
Why did you close the door?
I didn't close it.
Wait. Stand back.
Oh,
I can't move.
all right.
That wasn't
Just trying
you.
to heal myself. Game was like, no.
Of course, that's the one place you jump down is in my line of fire.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You jump down, and all of a sudden there's a person in front of me as I'm shooting.
I don't mean it.
Sammy storm damage.
I'm just trying to kill things.
Wave
Alright.
19.
What needs fixing?
Literally everything.
Fuck.
Oh.
Sammy.
The calm before
Sammy
the
damage.
storm.
Oh, on me, Ben. Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
Full ignored it and went the other way to loot.
I wanted some bullets.
Oh my fucking god, man. Why? He just spawned on me like that? Are you fucking serious?
I'm down.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh.
That was amusing.
I was going over to save you. And
Then you hit
Oh.
that wall so hard.
I think World War Z's foundation is really good. The gunplay in third person is solid. The first person gunplay is all right, but I haven't played in that mode very much to really make a judgment on it, but it does feel fine. There's a large variety of random weapons spawning and different equipment and stuff like that. That kind of changes how you play each round, but it feels fun. The game's progression system is decently expansive. There's 8 different classes with 30 levels of progression for each. Every level you unlock a new perk, which you then have to buy to use, which I think kind of sucks. Not really a big fan of earn it, then buy it, but it's fine. And it doesn't take away from the system as a whole. Once you hit that level cap, you can then prestige 4 times, which will give you a new perk each time and reset your progress. So you go back to level 1, work your way back up again, buy the next prestige, the usual prestige system, which also costs coins. As you play, you can also level up your weapons to get perks and different skins for them, which are mostly just attachments, which the levels you have to buy for your weapon every time, and they get more and more expensive as you go. Still kind of don't like that, but it's fine. It's a fine system. And I think the swarm system that they have in the game is a lot more interesting than many of the other zombie games that are out there, like Back 4 Blood or Dying Light 2. Just seeing the wave of zombies in the distance makes you go, oh shit, and you have to start firing away to get rid of some of them before they hit you and overwhelm you, or they just run over you and kill you, especially if they're a swarm, which we found out the hard way. Plus, the zombies piling on top of each other to try and get to your position if you are vertically higher than them looks really cool and interesting, and it's a great way to do it other than having them all just climb up on their own or on set path, like one at a time. And I think the way they do the swarm system is fantastic. All of that being said, I think the game is fun, but it's really lacking in variety when it comes to content. And that's what kills it for me. You can only play the episodes and fight through the same 2 horde maps so many times before the game gets boring, and you're going to quit. Like, look at the horde mode for... I think the closest comparison for this game with its horde mode is going to be Gears of War, because they have kind of the same thing where you set up defenses and you go and have to hold out against waves of enemies. Call of Duty Zombies is pretty far away from something like this, so I think the Gears comparison is the best one. And we sunk our teeth into Gears horde mode a lot. And with the variety that like something like Gears has, where you can play on every single multiplayer map, it has enough variety that we could keep playing it for months. But World War Z doesn't have that. There isn't that variety of horde or the episodes to actually make us like want to keep playing it. And that's what kind of sucks, because the game does have really good moment-to-moment combat. I do like the game. I think it's fun, but I don't think it's a game that will keep my attention for very long. I just want a game with a good horde mode that I can really sink my teeth into, like we did with Gears or the early Call of Duty Zombies. But I just haven't been able to find that type of game that can hold my attention or my friend's attention for very long. If you guys have any suggestions for a horde type game, or a game that has a horde mode that's really good and is maybe holding your attention, let me know about it in the comments. But honestly, that's all I got for this video, guys. I just want to say welcome to everyone who has joined the kingdom in the past few weeks, and thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your time here, but that's all I've got for today. If you did enjoy this video, smash that like button like it's a zombie skull on the ground, and subscribe for more. Or, if you want to see more of my content, here is my 10-hour impressions playlist and my latest video. And I hope you guys have a royal day.